Here we go, going into Cwmorthin Slate mine. Gated, we got a key for, so you can't access it without a key. Nice air draft coming out of there. And into the mine we go. It's pretty cold in here, but that will soon warm up once we get a little bit deeper into the mine. I think there's over 80 miles of tunnels down here. So we'll be down here quite a few hours, that's for sure. Right, I'll video further into the mine. Right, let's go back this way. Like this chamber. There's a bridge down there. It's an old bridge. Right, let's head back across this way. I am sweating like crazy.
Oh,
It's so stuffy in here.
carefully, it looks a bit.
Yeah.
We've gone higher than we did before. We went across there last time. I've gone the wrong way here.
I went across that bit.
Watch your straps hanging down off that bag, because it's got a big bit on the end. Might get caught up.
It normally does.
I'll stop the gimbal here anyway. There's been quite a big rock fall here.
Don't put on it yet. What?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It'll go up and go like that.
Hurry up then.
Some big slabs come off the ceiling here. Right. A lot of water dropping in from down there. It's a very, very sketchy bit of the mine, this. Some big old beams holding the roof up there. Look at that. That'll do. The incline that goes all the way to the bottom. We'll be going down there later. Going back down here again.
Yeah.
That's where we just come down. Right up there. Light up the chamber. What way are we going to go? Are we going to go down the incline or go back down?
Does that go? Yeah, it goes through.
Yeah. Tunnels go everywhere in this mine. We're going to head down there. Just have a look where this drop is. This tunnel just drops into a huge chamber. Yeah, definitely don't want to fall down there.
Why? You've got to lean out like that.
Just got to lean back off the rope, get your feet onto that wooden beam. Can't see all the way down there, but just about make it out. There's an old crane. Torch ain't bright enough for it. That's the top of the incline. We'll work our way all the way down to the bottom now. 2 or 3 more levels. Reached another level. Incline goes mega steep down it. It looks like edge, but it just literally just drops down really steep. Luckily it's a rope to hold on to there. That's where it come from. Right up there. Wait there a minute, I'm just going to go in here. Wait there a minute. Show this old bridge. That was an old bridge. And that drop down there, I'm not even going to get too close to the edge, is a hell of a long way down. It's just miles and miles of tunnels. It's a bit steep, this incline, isn't it? Luckily got a rope to hold onto to help yourself down. Is that the bottom? Right. There, at the bottom of the incline. Anything below this level now, flooded. I'm not sure, but I think the mine drops down another 5 or 6 levels below this. That's looking back up the incline. I've got to work our way along here. Mine carts in there. Now we've got to make our way along the flooded tunnels. Some old slab carts, submerged. Just don't slip off there, otherwise you're going to get wet feet. Some of these chambers are absolutely enormous. It's an old part of a bridge hanging down up there. Right, made it along that part. Big rock falls there. It's not too deep. An old barrel. Down to a lower level. Is this where the mine cart is? Oh, here we go. An old slab wagon. That's cool. Yeah.
Right, this is a jumper, and there's a big weight here, you weight it, and then the radiation for hours at a time was this.
I think they did it by doing that and like twisting it at the same time. Yeah. Imagine doing that for 7 or 8 hours a day, just doing that. You think the dust, that's how people got the silicosis, isn't it? From all that. Right. Right, made it along there. Now, we're into this chamber. So this was all underwater, weren't it?
Yeah.
Years ago. And the way they drained it, basically that cuts through into another mine. Is that the mine next door, where they come through? Go that side and shine your light through and I'll show you the whole... So basically they drilled a borehole straight through the rock into this chamber to drain it. I'll turn my light off. Yeah. There it is, and I'll show it from the other side as well. How long did it take to actually drain? I think it was weeks, wasn't it? I remember, I've heard. That's it, that's the borehole. So they drilled through from this side to drain all the water out from all these chambers. Quite impressive, really. Oh, jeez, nearly tripped over. Following, at least this tunnel's dry. We are way underground now. Although if I stand still, I can just feel a nice breeze coming down the mine, down the tunnel. So at least there's good airflow down here, that's the good thing. This is quite cool. Old miner's boot. What's left of it. Hobnail boot. You see the metal studding. Help the miner's grip on the slate. That will be very, very old. 1930s, 1940s, I'd have thought. Look up. I don't know what that's all about. Don't know what that is. Some surveyor's marks, I should think, where they come in surveying the mine. Right, carry on this way. That's a big old chamber. We're working our way down this manway. Take us down even deeper into the mine. So quiet in here. And extremely dry as well. The air's quite full of dust. It's very, very dry. One more level to go down, and then we're at the bottom.
It's not very big, is it, mate? That's probably one of the ones you sort of pull yourself across.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Ow, oh, fuck me. What are you clipping on?
No.
No point.
I was going to.
Flooded chamber down there. Oh, that's where we just come down those stairs. That's actually an old incline. All the wooden beams there just rotted away. That would have been the winding drum up there. There's some of it remains. Tunnel across there. That's the bottom of a flooded chamber. Like I say, that will go down probably another 4 or 5 levels, I think. We've reached the cabin. I've got my mate to light up the cabin because this looks really cool. That looks really good. Yeah, you can turn it off now. Lots of artifacts left on here. We've got bottle. Loads of broken cups. Old shovels, teapots. What else we got? Old cigarette packet. Woodbine cigarettes. Is that a det box? Detonation box, these little tin boxes.
Yeah.
Detonators. That's another little detonator box. This is called the cabin, which is basically a little meeting area where the miners would gather for lunch and break times and all that. It would have had a roof at one time. Old miners' graffiti. There used to be old bits of newspaper on here, but I think they've gone. I'm trying to look for some dates. There's some very old newspapers bits stuck on there. Can't really make out anything on it though. But a lot of all these markings on here would have all been done with carbide lamps from the miners' helmets. So cool. A glow stick. Right, we're going to have lunch here now. I was just looking in the cabin. It's very, very faint. Oh, it's difficult to see, but it's an old bit of newspaper there. I can just about make out there a swastika. Yeah, it is, yeah. I've heard about this before. So that bit of newspaper then, that well, dates back to what, 1930s, 40s? Shame it's not a bit more visible. There's loads of bits of newspaper, you can't really make out what's written on it. That's definitely a swastika on there. Shame you can't read any of the writing. Apparently this cabin dates back to 1934. Is when they built it. There's bits of newspaper there, but I can't really... read it. Face there. I'll light it all up there. Do you think the miners would just hang on to those ropes, just standing on that beam? Wouldn't they? Chiseling it all out. Shine it up that way. There's a bit more, some ropes and that hanging down up there. Cables, chains. Mental. Right, we'll head down this tunnel now. Quite an impressive chamber in here. You think the miners would have just walked along that, hanging onto that chain. No safety equipment. Light it right up into the roof. Yeah, that's a tunnel up there, isn't it? I come nearer the edge, I want a shot looking down into a flooded, I don't want to get too close, flooded chamber. This is why you've got to be so careful in mines. You definitely wouldn't want to fall down that. Light it right up down the bottom. There it is, yeah. You wouldn't want to fall down there. We're now 1,300 feet underground, deepest we can get. We've got to this bit. This is how you can get lost in mines. You've got a straight on, you've got a left and a right. We're going to do the old right hand rule, so we'll go right. This brings us out into another nice chamber. That's an old walkway along there.
Yeah, that is.
Platform up there, a couple of tunnels. Right, we'll start heading back up now. You see the angle of the slate, if I can show you, the angle on the roof, that's 45 degrees. All the slate mines around Blaenau Ffestiniog, the slate is at a 45-degree angle in the ground. So it's mined out, basically imagine like a staircase, and each step is a level, and then they all have an intersecting inclines which run from top level to the bottom. So it's mined out in steps, basically, like a staircase. It's flooded down there. Right, I'll start heading back up here. So here we go, in this tunnel. This is a good example of the angle of the slate. You see the tunnel's not round, and you've got the angled roof. That there is the slate, and that's the slate that they're following down. That's the angle of it, 45 degrees. Another level up there. Ah, you tried hiding from me. I knew you were going to be in there. What's down there? Big drop.
Yeah. Big chamber.
Whoa.
Huge one.
Yeah.
Didn't want to fall down there.
Nope. That ain't going nowhere. It's collapsed in. Right, so this is the boundary where Cwmorthin mine meets Oakley mine next door, and it is strictly no access into Oakley mine. And there's stories about the miners, they used to get away early by sneaking out of this mine into the other, the mine next door. But you're not allowed in there. So we won't be going down there.
Oh, man, way down there.
It's flooded.
Yeah.
Down to the lower levels.
Yeah. This here would have been a compressor room. So the water tanks. There'd have been some other machinery on here. There's a manway there that goes up to an upper level. Some electric lighting. What we've got in here? Some miner's boots. Old rope ladder. I think that's the remains of a hat, isn't it? That thing there.
Mine's hat.
Dan's just been up to check out some upper level. Was it quite steep up that way? Yeah.
It's like a little tiny one of them manway holes going up with a hand rope.
Ah.
Don't know where it goes. You have to come back down it again.
Now this was a cool find. A rock drill. Almost looks like a machine gun, doesn't it, on a tripod. That's what they'd used to drill into the rock. When they had air... Well, that had been compressed air powered, I'd have thought, wouldn't it? Adjustable. Oh, there. Is that the airline? Or was it water powered?
Oh, it might be.
It might have been a water...
I think they were water powered drills.
High pressure water, I'd say. Because that, to me, looks not like something where water would...
Something on something. It
doesn't
sprays
it?
water out as well to stop the dust.
Yeah, it would do. That's really cool. It does look like a machine gun. The end of the drill.
Is that?
A little flooded bridge to get across.
as well then.
What?
There's proper steps going up the wall they've made.
Oh, is there?
Look.
Harness is needed for this bit.
What if this isn't that bit?
Well, I'll go up there and we'll have a look anyway. I'm going to work our way right up. We're up in the corner there. That's where we just come across. think that's as far as we're going to go, because otherwise I don't know any of this. We'll start heading back.
It would all join back.
Yeah, it would do, but we've got no maps or anything. The trouble is we keep going off down these different tunnels.
Yeah, I bet you'd went all up that incline and get back up to the top.
Yeah, it probably would.
Dusty down this bit.
Yeah. That old bridge up there. I can't see no cabling above it, so I don't think that is a used one. But it looks like some
It's only
pipes.
held by old chains
Yeah,
as well.
they're the original. Those great big timbers.
It's just an original bridge.
Yeah. Why don't you stand up instead of sliding down? Alright, where should we go now? That's the way we come back from. Heading this way. At the top of one of the inclines, there's another little cabana. It's the old winding drum for the top of the incline. Quite cool. A lot of graffiti in there. Loads of dates, but no really old dates. A load of 1980s, 1970s. Some old wooden beams there, haven't they? They'd have had the top of the incline lit up. Electrical light there. Looking down. That's flooded right down the bottom. There is literally miles of tunnels in this mine. Some of them actually seem endless. We're working our way slowly back to the main incline. And we'll start working our way back out. But yeah, you could easily get lost down here, that's for sure. We had to turn back because we were going so far into the mine, I was getting a bit confused of where we were. You know which way? It's just follow the tracks. See, it's just tunnels go off everywhere. But we got a pretty good idea of where we're going. You certainly never want to come into a mine. Oh, Jesus, nearly fell over. If you don't know what you're doing. And definitely have the right equipment with you. Plenty of lights, plenty of batteries, and definitely helmets. The amount of times I've hit my head on the ceiling today. Alright, heading back up the main incline now. We've explored as much as we can down there, or that we dare to. Right, let's do this. It's very slippery slates here. Stop recording. Whole bridge there collapsed. Go on, focus. Don't focus very well.
You've got to lean back.
Yep. Nice big chamber with a really old crane down there. That's like a flooded manway as well, just behind there. Can you zoom into that with your torch?
I can do it with
Focus onto it.
whereabouts.
See the flooded, yeah. That's a bit like that in Cwmorthin, isn't it?
The crane would have winched stuff up that.
Yeah. Light it all up again. Wonder if you can get down there. There's Daniel working his way up. He's going to go all the way up there and then traverse all the way along them planks into that tunnel. You're more than halfway now. I could just about see you. Yeah. Go on then. He's going to work his way all the way along there.
You actually seen it?
Yeah. Just don't look down. Just don't look down.
Where to go?
I'm sure one of those planks is quite wobbly. You'll know when you get to it. I think it's the end one. It's aching my hand holding this phone up.
I'm not far off.
You're on the middle plank. You're on the middle one.
Oh, it's sketchy here, though. It sort of sticks out into nothingness.
That plank's that's splitting.
Snapping.
It's splitting in the middle. You're halfway.
Why can't I take sun cream on my face and have anything but sun cream?
That's because he didn't wash it off from yesterday, probably. You should have gave me your even brighter torch.
That's not bright enough.
Well, yeah, I can see you. But in the spotlight, I can't have it on wide. That's the one I'm sure that's a bit wobbly.
Yeah, it's
You're nearly there. It does make you sweat doing that. Sweat pours off you. I think it's because of the nerves as well. The adrenaline.
Oh my god. This whole thing wobbles.
I know, it does. I can see it moving.
I can see it moving.
You've got to step across onto that that slab there, haven't you? Ooh. You've made it. We'll meet you up there. That's where we're heading back up. It's another shot looking down.
What are you doing?
Shit, there's people coming up.
Where?
Down the incline.
Is there?
Oh no, I nearly slipped over. Oh, almost to the top. Nearly out. That's a shot looking back down. Oh, this is very steep and slippery. And that is it. Light at the end of the tunnel. We're nearly out. Nice and sunny out there. Did you manage it better this time? Yeah. And there we are. Cwmorthin mine.